taxes, inflation, and the breakdown of the family are causing us to fall behind. We have the lowest net worth in the United States, and I'm sure those numbers cross the border as well.
Some people get the disability tax credit and they don't open the registered disability savings fund, and that's where the government puts in all the money of grants and bonds for a person with a disability who has done all the steps. Some people don't do all the steps.
Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2018 Innovation Award winner, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. I also co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers. It's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And as always, I'd like to say you're blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. We're broadcasting live on Friday, March 7th. And if you've been around for about the last week or so, you can see different again. So I am back in Toronto after my trip. I missed where I was. It was a lot warmer, but I've encountered a little bit of a cold. So if I sound a little bit different or a little bit nasally, because I have a cold, that's why. So bear with me today. Bear with me. I believe that Ryan will be with me. I was in communication with him throughout the week. He said he'd probably hop in halfway through the week, and that is that. And looking forward, we are supposed to have a guest, Kearie Daniel, the executive director and the founder of the Black Women's Institute for Health, about this organization, Healing Pathways, which is a new national initiative, Canadian national initiative, providing free, culturally responsible therapy for Black youth right across Canada. I sent her information yesterday. Haven't heard from her. I hope that she is okay. And looking forward to hopefully that she's okay. I thought one of my producers would not be here, but she has shown up, which is good. And we're back up. So we're looking for another great day today. So we're going to do a Freestyle Friday. Whatever you want to chat about, let's put it on the table. If you have suggestions for the Dr. Vibe show, Morning Vibe, anything. Have anything that's brewing in your mind? If you're in North America, what are your thoughts about all this trade war, back and forth, back and forth? Do you have comments on that? Excuse me. And we'll go from there. And I like to say thank you as always for hanging out. And I think I did announce that on Monday that the Dr. Vibe has gone over 1,700 YouTube subscribers, which is always a good thing. Getting close to 1,800. Would love that to happen. And we have some people in the room. So if you are here, come on in, say hello, shout out where you are from, and we'll give a little hey, what's going on? And it's bittersweet to be back in Toronto. It's nice to see that there's less snow, but certainly it's not as warm as where I was. And thanks to everyone who jumped in while I was doing my remote broadcast from where I was hanging out. So appreciate your support. And it was a big win for myself being able to do a live stream from a remote international location. And we're going to see if we can do more of that in the near future. And what do we want to talk about today? Any topics you want to chat about? I'm just putting some things in my alleged mind at the moment. Certainly my trip was good. Saw a lot of opportunities in Jamaica to grow business, which is a nice thing. Had some good business conversations in Jamaica. Always a good thing. And I will say Jamaica is popular as ever. The flights going down, the flights coming back, packed. Another thing I do have to say, I may sound a little bit not off, but a little bit tired. I had to pick up someone who was coming in from Jamaica this morning at 2:30 in the morning. I did not get to bed till about 3:30. I'm working on a little bit of a sleep deficit, and I have a fairly positive, productive day. I have this show to do. I have to chat with two people today, provide some mentorship, and I'm going to be going to a conference today about Black mental health. And I've got a pretty active day. I'm going to make sure, I'm trying to stay away from that 2-letter word. I'm thinking before I speak, which You should do most of the time, or you should do all the time. So welcome everyone who's chimed in for wherever you are. I see some people all over the place. Okay. So what's a hot topic? I was watching this week when I came back was a 3-hour session by a bona fide YouTube expert. And he was talking about anyone who's into YouTube, pardon me, whether you're a content creator or not, was really informative. And I was saying to a group of people yesterday, it's very rare that I give my attention for 3 hours on anything. On anything. And this content creator was providing should I drop his name? Roberto Blake. You can look him up on YouTube. He is probably definitely in the top 10 of authorities when it comes to YouTube content creation. And one of the things he mentioned is that if you want to make money from YouTube, if you do it part-time, like most people said, most people are working YouTube content creators, said that most people will take, if you want to make money on YouTube through content creation, it'll take you 5 to 7 years to start generating decent income. And people were going in the chat like, what are you talking about? And he said, you know what? Water's going to be my best friend today. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Because he said that, if you're doing this content creation thing and you're serious, most people have a job. So you got to deal with work. You got to deal with being tired. You may have kids, you may have family, you may have other responsibilities. He laid it down right from the beginning, saying 5 to 7 years to make a decent income if you want to make money from YouTube. And then if he did, though, go the other right when saying, hey, if you go full in, focus, you can do it in 2 to 3 years. If you make that your number one priority and no distractions. Thought that was interesting. And he also said that only 4% of YouTube content creators have over 10,000 subscribers. Hey, good morning, JJ Mars. Hello, my man. How are you doing this morning? Great to hear you from Colorado. How is the weather there? How are things in America? Like, it is topsy-turvy, is it not? Let me tell you. But good to see you as always, and happy to always have you. You're one of my, and I have to hail you up, as we say, hail you up that you're one of my more consistent listeners, followers, subscribers, engagement people. So I really appreciate you. What's going on in your world? Did I say this story last week? I don't know if I said it or not. I think I did, so I won't repeat it. But this is it's a quieter morning. Up here in my part of the world, Ontario, Canada, next week is March break, so public school students are on vacation. I think there may even be what they call a PD day, a professional development day today. Next week is March break. Okay, finally. JJ Mar says, yep. Crazy politics here in the U.S. Fitness IQ Cam, morning. Good to hear you. Hope you and your family are fine. She also says, it is a PA day. Is it PA or PD? It is a professional activity or professional development day. Either. So I'm glad that both you are here. Ryan is not here yet, as I had said. He said he'd probably chime in halfway through, but did he say when I spoke with him, he says he's got to walk the kiddos to school, but if it's a PA day, he may not have to do that. Don't know, but you two always are engaging. Let's have a freestyle Friday. We did say that usually on the first Friday of each month, we have Wayne Harris. Wayne is traveling, so he will be back with us next Friday. And I believe when we last spoke that he is going to be talking about the tariffs and the impact on the Black Canadians and Blacks in general, tariffs. All right. Fitness IQ Cam says, my friends call it that. Maybe maybe I don't something. I don't know what that means, but maybe people are calling it something else these days. So, all right. Excuse me. All right. Have both of you here, so I know both of you love to engage. So you have a Freestyle Friday. You can chat with me and put out any sort of topics you'd like to have there out in the universe. All right, we're going to take a bit of a break. And when we come back, we'll just consider our Freestyle Friday on March 7th, 2025 on the Morning Vibe. We are back in our home studio, you would call that, our home studio. And a little bit sad that we're back in the home studio. Wish we enjoyed the outdoor studio. That was nice. Hey, Dr. Tachi, happy Friday. How are you? All right, we are going to go to break, and we'll give the roll call of Dr. Tachi and Indie Soup Media in just a moment. All right, we will be back in about 30 seconds, and we'll get into it. And again, bring some comments to today's conversation. I have some. I was mentally prepared to have a guest on. Unfortunately, I hope she's okay, but she's not here, so it's us today. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. Be well. I'm just the appetizer, and here they are, the main course.
It's not all. We know that. But what we are seeing is all those who dare to.
They want to get rid of our definition of DEI and replace it with their own, which is divest, exclude, and indoctrinate.
But I have seen in other families and other men that have actually told me that they would rather die than to see a Black woman do better than them.
All right. Aisha K. Staggers, Laura Lala Key, Primetime Saturdays, live on Saturday afternoons at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, wherever you're watching this right now. Well, on the Dr. Vibe platforms where you're watching this right now. And we haven't done a show in 2 weeks. They needed to take a break. I needed to take a break, but we are back live tomorrow. So make sure you catch it. Subscribe. Okay, let's get to some things. First of all, please subscribe to the Dr. Vibe show on YouTube and hit the notification button. As I said a few moments ago, we are now past 1,700 subscribers and like to push it to 1,800 subscribers. And please, and I don't know, I'm blessed at the present moment. I'll take the blessing. The YouTube shorts that I'm putting up there are working well with the algorithm. And again, going back to Roberto Blake's presentation earlier on this week on YouTube, he gave such a good definition of the YouTube algorithm. Now I've been able to get a copy of his conversation. I'm going to see if I can clip it and give that definition of the YouTube algorithm. It was so good. You know, we're always talking about algorithms, a lot of content creators, and the algorithm this, algorithm that. He gave such a good definition. But yes, like the Dr. Vibe show on YouTube, hit the notification button. I want more subscribers as always. Would love it if you're up to it. Like to get to 1,800. And I'm just putting it out there. By the end of this year, I'm speaking that I'm going to hit 2,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. Amazing. So like the Dr. Vibe show on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Also, join the Morning Vibe Discord group. Email me at dr.vibe at the dr, vibeshow.com to advertise your business, product, or service on any of the platforms that I'm a part of. Please feel free to email me, dr.vibe at the dr, vibeshow.com. Can't forget Indie Soup Media. And it is back. New season launched this week. There is the address on YouTube. There is the website address and Indie Soup Media Independent Content Creators Platform. I have about at least 25 to 30 independent content creators on the platform. Sorry. And I was part of a meeting with Dr. Tachi and the production team yesterday. And this season's schedule is packed with new content creators, some OGs, and please check it out if you have a moment. Please check it out if you have a moment. Then coming up on this Monday show, Carolyn Nicole, certified holistic nutritionist from Energy Shack Juice Bar, will be talking about 5 ways to fight a virus naturally. I need to speak with, and I hope I can get a hold of her today. I need to fight this little virus I have right now. It's not a good thing, but a number of people are having this virus, cold, flu. My main mentor is just getting over COVID. It sounds like he had a long bout of it. Please take care of yourselves. I'm gonna actually reach out to Carolyn today to see if I can get a remedy. I know a long time ago she gave me something as a remedy, so I've got to check on it again. But Monday, check it out. She will be back, and you'll need to check it out. All right, let's get back to the comments here. All right, Dr. Tachi, wow, and she says you will. Yeah, I'll get, you know what? Thank you for the encouragement. I'd love to get to 2,000 subscribers. And that was another thing that Roberto Blake said, that, you know, it's a journey when it comes to this content creation and you have goals. And we got a pile of people watching this morning. So just to reset, so we're supposed to have a guest this morning. I hope she's doing okay, but we are still forging on. So it's like a freestyle Friday. Anything you want to talk about, bring up as a subject, throw it out there. Throw it out there. As I said, I was mentally prepared to do a conversation with someone. Now I've got to flip the script mentally and do it on my own. Where the last two shows, yes, I was, you know, Ryan was with me last show on Monday, and then I did one on my own the Friday before. Anything you want to bring up, talk to me. So JG Mars, Fitness IQ Cam, Dr. Tachi, what do you want to chat about this morning? Actually, one of the things I want to chat about, and as you bring up conversation pieces, the whole pharmaceutical industry, like medications like Ozempic. Now, if you're not familiar with Ozempic, and I'm hoping I'm correct here, it's a weight reduction medicine. What's the word? Prescription that people are going crazy over. That does have a lot of side effects, but it is so popular. But now I'm seeing the food industry is now finding ways to, I guess, modify food so it can beat drugs like Ozempic, etc., which is really crazy. Just Tornado, what are you? What is going on? How you doing? And Dr. Tachi says, hey, Just Tornado. Hey there. How you doing? I just, is anyone taking any of these medications for weight reduction like Ozempic? There's a few of them out there. What are your thoughts on this? All right. No, Dr. Tachi says, no way. Don't touch me food. All right. Just Tornado says, bless up, Dr. Tachi and Dr. Vibes. Right back at you. Great to have you in the conversation as always. So is anyone, like, it's funny because one of the things I do, and a little bit of insight on Dr. Vibe, most Friday evenings is my definite chill time. And a lot of times I'm watching Dateline on Friday evenings. I love just watching crime mystery, not crime ministry. And that you always see ads for a lot of these medications. And Ozempic, I noticed over the last few months, is really pumping their ads during Dateline. And I know that some people swear by it. Others, Dr. says, no way, don't touch my food. We do in North America, and especially in the Black environment, have a history of challenges with weight. And these drugs are allegedly going to help you with weight loss. So so Dr. Tachi says don't touch it. Has anyone taken these medications or know people that take these medications? So just bear with me. I'm going to do our fine and safe. I'm going to multi-buy. All right. So I'm doing the multi-purposing. I'm reaching out to some of you in the comment section, and okay, so one of our producers says my mother took it and I don't remember. One of our producers says her mother is she taking it or has taken it, and what have been the results? So that's interesting. Okay. Just Tornado says, no, I don't see it quite popular. Okay, Dr. Tachi says, I know some doctors love pushing these drugs. Yeah, the whole, isn't it interesting over the years how many of the general publics, or just the thought of the medical industry, has really turned about face? there was a time that we trusted our doctors. And now I know that the medical industry, especially the pharmaceutical industry, there's a lot of skeptics out there, a lot of skeptics. I'm wondering myself, so what are your thoughts? Well, it seems that Dr. Tachi is okay. Just Tornado says, oops, no, I don't take it, but I see it as quite popular. Yeah, a quick fix. Hold on a second. Yeah, the medical industry, and it's interesting because I have lots of family, especially ladies in the family in the past who were nurses, and there's some doctors on my end too. Absolutely. Shirley, one of our producers says maybe still, she says she has the medication upgraded and becomes more gentle. I don't know what I mean by that. All right. Also in the house, Right Way Home. Good morning, family. Right Way Home is in the house. Right Way Home is one of the co-hosts on on the show, Black Men Can Talk, which is live on Sunday evenings. Right Way Home and also Kofi Morris. We host conversations from a Black male Canadian perspective. So great to have you in the house. Dr. Tati says Ozempic was originally developed to treat type 2 diabetes. It had the effect of helping to lower weight, which is why it's so popular with the general public right now. Yes, very, very popular. Actually, the last time I went to my doctor, and if you do follow me, I go to my doctor every month. I just asked him out of curiosity, what's going on with Ozempic? Says, yeah, people are ordering, wanting it like crazy. They can't keep it up. They can't keep it in stock at his medical practice. Dr. Tati says, Right Way Home. Good morning. That is cool. Love that. Yeah. So yeah, we're just doing a solo thing. Just give me a second here. I want to say hello to everyone in the chat section. Fine and safe. Okay, let me just do something here. Emily. Okay, just bear with me a second. And safe. Okay, thanks. Okay. Bye. All right. There we go. All right. So Dr. Tachi says, well, I hope people that you just can't eat Big Macs all day and then take Ozempic to counteract the effects. No, definitely not. But I have a feeling some people are believing that they can live, not have a healthy diet and get results like that. Yeah. Because many of us love to cheat or do get the short fix or short-term fix. When it comes to weight reduction and weight loss, definitely. And for those who are going to come by on Monday, remind me to speak to Dr. I was going to say Dr. Carol, to Carolyn Cole to get her thoughts on this Ozempic stuff. I have a feeling I know what she's going to say, but I'd rather hear it straight from herself. All right. Health. Yeah, the health thing. And, it's funny, being in Jamaica, lots of food. Oh, my goodness, so much food. But one of the things I noticed they don't eat a lot of vegetables. Lots of fruits, lots of protein, but vegetables were lacking, which was very interesting Just Dornado says, Dr. Tachi, very true. Great. Yeah, especially when it comes to the diet and weight thing, short-term fix. Good stuff. What else, people? What else? Actually, just Tornado. Myself and one of the producers last night, we tried to get more understanding of EVMux last night. We did some testing, I'm not. I'm disappointed in EVMux. So people say, what is EVMux? EVMux is a live streaming platform. People going, what is live streaming? This is what I'm doing right now with you is live streaming a show online. And I'll just be open with it. The platform I use right now is StreamYard, and I've been using it for a number of years. And for those who may or may not know about it, they were bought, I guess, in the last year or so, and they raised their prices almost 100%. Almost 100%. And I've been looking for alternatives. And one of the alternatives I've been looking at, EVMux, I've been trying to understand and get a wraparound to see the features that I need from it, if it makes sense switching live streaming platforms. And plus, it's a lot cheaper than what I'm paying right now for StreamYard. And I'm telling you, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but there's some basic things that they don't offer that are really disappointing. Plus, I've said this to Dr. Tachi offline, all their FAQ videos are 2 years old. What? And a lot of people have left a platform like StreamYard to use EVMux. And I got to reach out to some people because there's some things there that they don't offer, like transitioning from video to scene. It's a terrible process. Terrible process. Really bad. All right. Just Tornado says, just shell the money and grab a Mac and come on over to Ecamm. I would love to do that, but I'm okay. So fully open. I'm using a Mac right now, but if I'm doing something on off my laptop, that means I'm gonna have to buy a Mac laptop. Just Tornado, give me some of that American money that's worth 35% in Canadian dollars, and I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. And Ecamm does look good, but right now I need an alternative. I need a Windows-based alternative. Unless you're telling me, well, maybe I should just forget broadcasting on a laptop, period. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I said it first time, EVMux, I'm putting it out there. You need to have a more user-friendly platform. And if anyone knows people from EVMux, maybe I'll send them a note. There are some things that are missing that either I don't see you doing or are really production-wise. You need some help. You need some help. All right. Just Tornado says, Mac Mini, $599. Well, remember, that's $599 US. All right. That's $600 US plus another 30% minimum in Canadian dollars. So we're talking $800, which I don't mind. It doesn't solve my challenge if I want to do broadcasting via a laptop. But do I have? No, if I have a MacBook Pro, if I have one, it's really old, and I have a feeling it wouldn't handle it. Okay. Also, so look at Just Tornado. Look at this. Crowdsource and let the viewers that love you support the mission. Hello. This is why I love doing these type of conversations. The ideas come up. That is an interesting idea. I wonder. Okay. I like that idea, Just Tornado. I need to hire you. Dr. Tachi says yes. So I should run a crowdsource campaign to buy a... Actually, I've already have the iMac to buy a MacBook Pro. Okay. And Dr. Tachi says, I agree. You should perhaps have a Patreon. Interesting enough, you mentioned that for Primetime Saturday, Aisha and Lala have one, but I don't have one myself. Okay. I need to do some research. I need to do some research to see what would I So since Dr. Tachi, you and Just Tornado are here, what would be a good value proposition? What would you feel it would be good to put in a Dr. Vibe Show Patreon account? And Dr. Tachi says, I'm saying that I need to have a Patreon myself. All right, well, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. That's fantastic. Okay. Just Tornado says, has YouTube given access to super chats yet? I don't see it turned on if you have it. And I'm very honest. I'm not 100% clear on the super chats thing. I believe that I have to set something up in regards to monetization, and it's never been really clear for me in regards to the monetization process. And YouTube, you're giving me homework to do. Okay, let me just catch up on. Thanks for stopping. Yeah, this monetization thing. All right, let me just do this here. All right, Dr. Tachi says, well, good thing about Patreon is that you can do specialized live streams for patrons. You can do it maybe monthly teaching sessions for certain levels. You have so much value to add. Okay. Okay, and Just Tornado says you just have to click the button and say on the 15th of, and then send your dollars on the 15th of each month. You know what? Why don't we do this? I'm on another page. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and tell you guys where I stand right now on that. Earn. Okay. Let's see what it says. We're done. Start. Sign up for ads. Okay. So I have some work to do because I've got to. Okay, let me just see something here. Okay, actually, I'll do it after the show. I've got to take a look at this because I'm going to be totally honest here. It seems that my AdSense isn't really set up. I just checked, and it seems that I've done the first step on earning money on YouTube. Now I've got to check the AdSense. You need that, and I know I have an AdSense account. Then I've got to get reviewed. So, Just Tornado, more homework for me to do, which is good thing. That is a good thing. So I agree. I will check on that this weekend and make sure I get approved by the YouTube gods for AdSense. All right. Just Tornado says, yes, you have homework, sir. I do. You have got me. I have got homework to do, 100%. All right, let's keep it going. What else do we want to chat about today? We'll probably go for another half an hour, and then we'll shut it down. But as always, I like just Tornado, and Dr. Tachi are driving things. What else we want to chat about today? Actually, let me just do another quick thing here. And you know what? I've got an executive director now. Just Tornado, listen to this. Until then, get a banner and start garnering support to help you get a new Mac Mini for the studio to keep bringing these amazing live streams. Oh, you are so kind. You are so kind. When are we chatting offline, Just Tornado? This is overdue now. This is overdue. This is really overdue. I love that. Monetization. You are fine and safe. Thanks. Okay, just give me a second. I'm coming by. Okay, he's in the house. The food plane. I see you're back from Jamaica. Did you get enough R&R? I did, but I've caught a little of a cold coming back to Toronto. And by the way, Food Plane, I am all over your posts on Instagram. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Good to have you here as always. And the Food Plane says also, hello, Dr. Tachi. which is great. Yeah, I am back. And yeah, the thing is, Jamaica was ridiculously hot. Ridiculously hot. Like, even people down there said for March it was really, really hot. And I'm saying, what is it like in July? And they go, don't bother. But they're so used to it. But had lots of different foods down there in Jamaica. Lots of fruits, lots of protein, probably a little bit too much protein. So this is why I'm going to have to. All right. Look who's in the house. Drea Rich. How you doing? Good to see you. And Dr. S says Jamaica's quite hot. Well, Dr. Chachi, it's actually getting hotter over the years. People are telling me it's getting warmer the more they're out there. Okay, in the house, Frequency Event Promotions is in the house. Leslie McEwen, Mental Health Simplified. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you, Leslie. And you know what? I'm sorry that okay, let me just do something here. We were supposed to have a lady on this morning that would have been of interest to you. We were supposed to have a lady named Kearie Daniel, the executive director and founder of the Black Women's Institute for Health, talking. They've just launched a new platform called Healing Pathways. And it's a new national initiative providing free culturally responsive therapy for Black youth and adults across Canada. And I don't know why she wasn't available. I'm just going to have to find out what happened to her. And it would have been great for you to have been part of that conversation. What we need to do is get Leslie McEwen back on too. All right. People starting to really jump in here now. Okay, wow. Okay, it just seems things just went whoop. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, you're all jumping in, which is great. Oh, why am I broadcasting the lot platform? Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm broadcasting to a platform that I shouldn't be broadcasting to. All right, we got that cleaned up. All right, let's do this. All right, let's catch up on some comments. So Dr. Tachi says, Leslie McEwen, Mental Health Simplified. Good morning. The Macmillan Group. How do you ask? Good morning, Ray, by the way, you and your family. How do you live in the tundra and complain about the heat when you get it? No complaints from me, LOL. No, I don't mind it. It's just that I need to be down there for a longer period of time so my body adjusts to it better. That's the thing. That's the thing, Ray. That's the thing. My body didn't adjust to it properly, and I need to spend more time down there. But you're going to be down there in a few days for the big conference with Unique and company and Sean and others. I'm very excited about that. I'm trying to get a hold of Unique, and we're just playing telephone tag. Going to give it another try today. Dr. Tachi says, Macmillan Group, mortgages and real estate. Happy Friday. Food Plane says, mental health is so important. Absolutely. Frequency Event Promotions. Dr. Vibe, your skin is glowing through the screen. I have to put on my dark glasses. You're a joker. But no, for the skin and the body was very, 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 very great experience. Leslie McEwen says, please reschedule her. I definitely going to. I will reschedule Ms. Daniel. I sent her an email yesterday and she didn't respond. And I'm just, you know what? Let me just check something. Let me see. Yeah, she didn't email me back. Yeah, didn't email me back. I'm hoping everything's okay. Dr. Chachi says, Frequency Event Promotions, hello. Frequency Event Promotions says, Dr. Tachi, how are you? When are you coming to Toronto? Well, it won't be for a few months because she's not coming in the winter. And she also says, Frequency Event Promotions, you are intent on getting me back to Toronto. All I think a lot of people want you in Toronto. Dr. Tachi, a lot of people hail you up, by the way. And yeah, when I'm having offline conversations, lots of people, when I mention your team or your name, or people say, oh, I love Dr. Tachi. One of the people, Opal Inspired, she's not with us this morning. She says, how's Dr. Tachi doing? So you have you got over 20,000 YouTube subscribers. So yeah, I think people are going to want to know what's going on with you. Definitely, I think people want to know what's going on with you. You have a lot of great value to offer. A lot of great value to offer. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, and Dr. says, oh, that's nice. Yes, it is. You are a Dr. Vibe family favorite. They love you. More than me, I think. More than me. Okay. Other things. What are the things you want to chat about today? Any suggestions for this show or any of the shows that I'm a part of? Or just for Dr. Vibe in general? Okay, I see another thing here. Let's do it this way. The Macmillan Group goes, thanks, Dr. Tachi. And same to you. Have you been experiencing the high winds in South Florida too? So Macmillan Group is asking you, Dr. Tachi, have you been experiencing the high winds? It's funny, in Toronto, we've had high winds over the last day or so. So asking, oh, I just noticed something. Oh, goodness. Just give me a second here. Just give me a second. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Tachi says, the Macmillan Group says, yeah, I've noticed it and it's slightly windier than normal. All right. Frequency Event Promo says, got to run early today. Please have a positive, productive day. Today, everyone and all. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for your continued support. It's appreciated, not taken for granted. That is cool. So have a good one, Christopher. Dr. Zach says, cheers, Frequency Event Promotions. All right. What other conversation topics we hitting this morning? And I'm glad, as always, all of you, especially the regulars driving the ship. Just Tornado says, it's the exact same abnormal thing here. The wind the other day was something I've never seen before. Very odd, but indicative. Okay. So Just Tornado, Ray McMillan of the Macmillan Group, and Dr. Tachi are all Floridians. So they're having a little bit of Floridian weather chat today. And I noticed there's a pile of people on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. First of all, for taking the time out of your positive, productive schedule to hang out with us this morning live. Also, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, what's stopping you? Love you to subscribe. Would love to get to more. It was 1,710 subscribers by Monday. All right. Macmillan Group says, was there an election in Ontario? Yes, there was. And the Progressive Conservative Party, led by Doug Ford, won another election. Actually, that's a good point. Was in a conversation with some people, was it yesterday? They lost 5 seats. And interesting enough, and I don't quote me 100%, but a few of the seats that were lost by the Progressive Conservatives were by Blacks who were Progressive Conservatives. Interesting. So the, I guess, right of center party that had Blacks as representatives, I think all of them who had seats lost them this election. Interesting. Interesting. Food Plane, bringing the food in. Good stuff. Let's have it here. Saying, are you a fan of poutine? Selectively. It's not good for you. It's a really great tasting. And I'm not, cheese is not too much. Well, cheese is not good for you. I better say that now since Carolyn's coming up on Monday, because it causes a lot of inflammation. Once in a while, I'll have my poutine, but I don't eat it that often. but I like the favorite poutine I have going right now is jerk chicken poutine. Love jerk chicken poutine, but I have it maybe once or twice a year, and that's that. Okay. Oh, good. Food Plane, loving you. What are 3 places I must visit if I go to Toronto? Only 3? Wow. That's interesting. And actually, people who live in Toronto are going to Toronto. What places would you say are good in Toronto for Food Plane to visit? Okay, what are 3 places? I'll give you a number of places I suggest that you visit. CN Tower, obviously. I would say, believe it or not, downtown Toronto has something called Yonge Dundas Square, which is, I get our version of Times Square. There's so many cultural places to visit in Toronto. There's like to just nail it to 3 food places galore. There are millions of food places. Actually, I had a conversation yesterday with someone who I'm going to be meeting, I think in about 2 weeks. She's coming in from Edmonton, which is out west. And she said, hey, recommend a place to me. That she's staying at the Royal York Hotel downtown, which is a very ritzy hotel downtown. She says, and let's go to lunch together. And she says, so I've got to decide where to take her for lunch. She says she loves all types of food and she has Uber. Any suggestions where I should take her on top? So give some, so we're getting some recommendations. So let's do this. All right, let's say, St. Lawrence Market. Absolutely. So Food Plane, right in downtown Toronto, there's a St. Lawrence Market, which actually is going to be featured during the next season, which is coming up in a next few weeks, of Top Chef. The most recent season of Top Chef was filmed in Toronto, and a lot of it was filmed some of it was based at St. Lawrence Market. It's a big food market with foods from all around the world. Highly would recommend that. You know what? Let's catch up, because now we're falling behind. Okay. McMillan goes, I was trying to find some updates, but I couldn't find much. We'll dig a bit deeper. I don't know what that is about. So, yes, it was about the election. Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk about that. We have to talk about a little bit more about that. Just flew by, but the Conservatives won a majority. Doug Ford ran on the tariffs campaign. He got what he wanted, etc. All right, Dr. Tachi, for some reason, gravy and cheese curds on fries does not move me. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like a go-to thing for me. Ray says, the McMillan goes, poutine is addictive. The Food Plane says, jerk poutine. Wow. Yes, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. Jerk poutine, highly recommend that. Jerk poutine is addictive. All right. And let's do that. Okay. I'm just going to catch up on things because there is a lot going on here. Hold on. All right. Dr. Tachi says, I never knew that there's jerk chicken poutine. Well, jerk chicken's everywhere. I think I told most of you a few weeks ago, I was hosting an event for Big Brothers Big Sister Toronto, and the food that was provided was one of the things was jerk chicken pizza. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. All right. Right Way Home says, okay. So Food Plane, Right Way Home says The Real Jerk. Great restaurant in Toronto. Check that out. So if and when you come here, Food Plane, you tell me, we'll take you around to some places. You can, food places and non-food places you want to check out. Absolutely, really, really cool. All right, let's see here. Sankofa, yes, corrected me. Yes, Yonge Dundas Square is now called Sankofa Square. So we corrected it. Thank you for the correction. New home, Sankofa Square. You asking, is there a Chinatown Food Plane? Is there a Chinatown Toronto? Yes, there is, a vibrant and active one. So that's another place I would suggest you visit. Destiny Savory, good morning. Morning from Niagara Falls. Good morning to you also. Right Way Home. Look at this. Right Way Home says Ode, the Black-owned hotel. I've seen some stories on it. Yes, that's another place I would suggest you check out. See, right? Hey, look at this. What's happening here, Food Plane? I hope you're writing this stuff down or watching the replay. McMillan Route goes the Distillery District. Stroll down. Look, you got whole pile of places right here. Distillery District. Stroll down Queen Street and King Street. Casa Loma, Harborfront, Chinatown, Little India, Gerard Street. Good stuff. Dr. Tachi says to Destiny Savory, welcome. Destiny Savory says we need a Caribbean food scene up my area in Fort Erie. That's where you are now, in Fort Erie? Okay. She also says, happy birthday, TK Toronto. I don't know who that is or what that is. All right. Food Plane says, jerk chicken is so good with cabbage and carrots. Fried what do you know about fried dumpling? Red beans and rice? Come on now. I'm preaching good. You are preaching good. What? You know, but I love my fried dumpling. Fried dumpling that is hot with some butter. Oh, sorry, I had to get in my microphone. I had to get in my microphone self for that. Food Plane says, great information. Yeah, like I said, you may want to watch a replay. Great info. Yeah, great info. Opal Inspired says, good morning, everyone. Opal Inspired is in the house. Follow her creations on YouTube and subscribe to her channel. Food Planes has a laugh emoji smiling. Yeah. Okay, you know what? This is going to hit me into a poll right now. You've got me going now. I got to do a poll. I've got to do a poll. All this great food talk. Just give me a quick second. All right. Right Way Home says also Little Jamaica, Eglinton West, or Ethiopian food on the Danforth. Yes. You see, we got a lot of foodies here. I'm going to do a poll. I am going to start a poll. Or, let me see. Let's do a poll. Okay. Okay. Since okay, I'm going to do a poll on YouTube. Do you plan to take okay. All right. I'm going to add the option. All right. I'm launched a poll on my YouTube channel, and the poll is, do you plan to take a vacation this year? I know it's not generic, but so on the YouTube page, it is just launched. Do you plan to take a vacation this year? All right. Someone's already answered. So I already have one person out of the chute saying yes. Nice. Do you plan to take a vacation? Actually, you have a number of people. Okay. So we're going in return. Okay. Dr. Chad says, Opal Inspired. Good morning. Fantastic. The Food Plane says, other than Toronto, what other part of Canada is a must visit? Montreal. Montreal is a must visit. I think all of Canada, to be honest, is a must visit. The East Coast, if you love seafood, lobster, oh, definitely. And it's a total different vibe than a Montreal or Toronto. Peaceful, quiet, etc. Vancouver, Victoria, again, different vibe. If you get a chance, a place that I'd like to get back to, the Okanagan Valley, which is in the middle part of the province of British Columbia. So beautiful. So beautiful in the summertime, especially. There is so much of Canada that is good to visit. But major cities, yes, Montreal. Montreal is a great cultural city also. Really, and in the summertime, one of the best cities in Canada to live in, because there's such, with the French background of Quebec, and very lots of stuff going on. Cosmopolitan. I don't know if they still do it, but there was a time where Montreal for a few weeks. Oh, they have the Montreal Jazz Festival where they'll close down downtown Montreal for a week or so, and it's just walking. You walk around. Great stuff. If you love that, is great. All right, so more. Oh man, lots of votes right now. So our question on our YouTube channel: do you plan to take a vacation this year? 88% of the respondents saying yes. 12% saying no, but it seems like a large majority of people are planning to take a vacation. All right, man, this is picked up. This conversation is picked up that you are making things happen, family. All right, Dr. Tachi says Destiny Savory. Oh, you live in Fort Erie? Erie. Hold on a second. Need to get some water. Okay, we're back. Dr. Tachi for a period of time lived in Buffalo. She actually did her undergrad at the University of Buffalo. Dr. Tachi, even the Northwest Territories, for those who can handle it, well, in the summertime, yes, because they get 4 or 5 months of just pure sunshine. I would say definitely the Northwest Territories. The Indigenous culture, Indigenous is so rich and so wonderful. I would say, like I said, there's so many people. That's the funny thing about Canada. It's more expensive for me to take a plane ride from where I live here in the Greater Toronto to Vancouver than it is for me to go to Jamaica. Go figure. But yes, I would recommend the Northwest Territories. If you can't handle it, go the cold weather, go there in the summer. Even in the winter, it's okay. But the summertime and the food, especially fresh food, oh my, because they live the land via the land. Opal Inspired says, good morning, Dr. Tachi. Fantastic. We also have Right Way Home says, check out Ottawa. Ottawa in the summertime is cool. Wintertime, it's cold. So is Montreal. Cold, but Ottawa is a good city to check out too. Dr. Tachi says, what about Nova Scotia? I was getting there. Nova Scotia, I know some people who grew up there. Yeah, Nova Scotia, especially African Canadian Nova Scotia heritage, big time. Fully agree. Food Plane says, love that festival. I remember when David Bowie was there, was amazing. Are you talking about the Montreal Jazz Festival? Yeah, I remember going to the Montreal Jazz Festival and seeing a great jazz guitarist named Pat Metheny perform in front of like over 100,000 people downtown Montreal. Phenomenal. JJ Marr says, I've seen pics of the Canadian Rocky Mountains. They look to me a little different than the Colorado Mountains. I think they are probably, JJ Marr says. Yep. That's another thing too. When at a much younger age, I went to the Okanagan Valley in the middle of British Columbia, and then we went to the Alberta, British Columbia border, and we went up, and I remember one of the mountains was Mount Revelstoke, and I remember bending down, cupping my hands with fresh water, and I'll never forget the test. That mountain stream water was so fresh, so fulfilling, so refreshing. It was a great experience. Never forgotten that. But seeing the Rocky Mountains, that's another thing to check out. All right. And very important. Happy International Women's Day to our female audience. I was going to announce that today too, that it is International Women's Day, and we cannot and will not progress until we treat women better. 100%. 100%. Until we treat our women better, we're not going to get where we need to be. And I know there's some women who have told me the reason why we are in the state we're in is that men are running the world. That's just what women are telling me. You know, so that is that. certainly do a post to that today. Food Plane says, "What's your favorite part of America that you have visited?" Good question. Right now, I would say at Atlanta. I enjoyed going to Atlanta. Atlanta was cool. Atlanta was cool. That's my favorite. I'd like to. I don't. My mind isn't to go to America right now. If and when America becomes more settled, I'd like to go to San Diego. Very curious about San Diego. JJ Mars says in for North America, it's too much. In far north Canada, it seems to be not much to see. Yeah, just a lot of like if you're going north, yeah, just a lot of ice and things. But again, there is beauty in it for some of us. Opal Inspired says summer in Toronto is great between July and August. Lots of free cultural festivals and events. Very true. You've got Afrofest, you've got Caravana. There's different cultural events happening all the time in the summer in Toronto, all the time. I'm going to go to Leslie McEwen, says Quebec City. Yeah, I've only been to Quebec City twice. Love being there too. Quebec City is definitely, Leslie and I agree. Quebec City is great. Really, really good. Food Plane says Oak Island near Nova Scotia. I've heard of it, have never been there. Heard of it, but have not been there. All right, we have caught up. Thank you, family. Again, you just come and just bang it out. Again, just an update. Do you plan to take a vacation this year? Live YouTube poll. 88% say yes, 12% say no. All right, and International Women's Day. You know what? I'm just going to take a quick look on Instagram, my Instagram, and see if anyone is posting anything on International Women's Day. Oh, I know one person is. Yeah. Here's someone that is very, how can I say, very vocal in regards to women's rights that I follow. And oh boy. Interesting. Okay. Just watching some posts here. Oh boy. All right. Just took a quick look at some stuff here. Yes. So it is international. Yeah, that's interesting. Thought I would have seen more posts about International Women's Day on my Instagram feed. Oh, hold on. I just saw something. All right. Our guest, Ms. Daniel, I just got an email from her a few minutes ago. She's so sorry she missed this. Is there an opportunity to do the show again? Yes, we will do a reschedule. So she is okay. All right. That was my concern, that something was wrong, but so she just missed it. So she is safe. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. That is good. All right. What else do we want to chat about? We'll probably go for another few minutes and then we will call it a day. I'm gonna just check to confirm something here. Okay. Okay, let me just see something here. So I'm taking a look and seeing, just to confirm that today is officially International Women's Day. So just bear with me a moment. Or someone, Ray mentioned it in the chat. I just want to confirm. Yes, March 8th. So March 8th is International Women's Day. So it is actually tomorrow, not today. Okay, that is cool. Yeah, March 8th. Yep, March 8th. Okay, so I'm glad I celebrated early, but I'm also going to be celebrating tomorrow, which leads me into, yes, Primetime Saturday with Ish and Lala. That'll be fantastic. Two great ladies on tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. We're celebrating International Women's Day. Okay, Opal Inspired says, usually on Google, we see a salute to special days. Just check, nothing. Okay, all right. What Google has done, and you may not know this, Opal Inspired, but what Google has done on all its platforms, like when you used to go on Google, you see images of celebrate. They don't do that anymore. They don't do that. They don't do that on their search engine page. They don't do that in your Google Calendar. All that stuff has been removed. Wonder why? So the tech barons are, some people saying that that's another form of the tech barons kissing someone's ring. All those special event days you don't see on Google anymore. Their calendar, etc. So Opal Inspired says, wow, welcome to the new 47 era. Yep. All that stuff's been removed. They don't show it anymore. Go figure. Actually, I was just looking at someone who posted something about that. Yeah, let me just check her post. Yeah. So it looks now this person posts saying Apple erased Women's Day, so we're taking over the whole year. Tell me you're afraid of women without telling me you're afraid of women. This lady has just posted. Yeah. So you don't see it anymore on Google. You don't see it that. All the tech barons, yes, they are kissing, as some people say, they are kissing the ring. You won't see things celebrated on Google's search engine page like Black History Month, Chinese History Month, all these things. They don't do it anymore. It's unfortunate. But we will celebrate Women's Day. We will celebrate whatever we want because they don't control us. Right, family? They not. So leading on that, this is International Women's Month too. We'll celebrate all the time, every day, etc. Is that fair? Does that work? Okay. Any other things we want to chat about today? I got more messages, things coming through. Again, we're updating again. Poll, do you plan to take a vacation this year? 88% yes, 12% no. Okay. Opal Inspire says, well done, that works. Yeah, don't let up. It's interesting. Many years ago, the late and great artist Prince said, don't let technology control you. You control technology. So there we go. Well done. That works. There we go. Anything else? Excuse me. Anyone else have any comments, etc. they want to chime in with today before we call it a day? What are we up to this weekend? Myself, the rest of my day today, I have a meeting in a little bit. Then I'm going to drop into a Black mental health conference. Then I've got a meeting that I'm going to pretty much relax tomorrow. Primetime Saturday with Aisha and Lala. We're back after 2-week break. So check that out. They're going to be on fire because they haven't been live really on the platform for 2 weeks. There's always so much going on, but they always say some of their best for the Dr. Vibe show in primetime Saturday with Ish and Lala. It's 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Sunday, Cesar Nadima Musa, myself, Black Canada Talking, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Black Men Can Talk with myself, Kofi Sadat, and Kofi Morris. Then Monday, we have Carolyn coming back talking about 5 natural ways to beat virus. Let's speak that I'm healthy, 100% healthy by then. If not, I'm gonna call it a day so she can get a concoction for me. Food Plane says we celebrate strength, resilience, and achievements of women around the world. From breaking barriers to shaping history, their impact is immeasurable. Let's continue to uplift and support. Wonderful. Love that. Love that, Food Plane. Love that. Actually, Food Plane, why don't you come on the show one day? I'd love to hear about your culinary journey. I'm very curious because your palate is so diverse. Would love to have you. If you're up to it, I'd love you to come on the show one day. Put it on there. And actually, that would be great. Which reminds me, coming up, BuyBlocks.com Restaurant Week is coming up in May. It's not that far away, family. Restaurant Week coming up in May. Check it out. Follow me. I'll be doing conversations the week before that on a week before the restaurant week, but I'm just telling you now, get ready. And Food Plane, I definitely expect you to be there for that. Asking questions of some of the restaurateurs that'll be part of the platform. All right. I think we are done because I don't see any other comments. Let me just see. Okay, I forgot to say morning from Niagara Falls, Destiny. Sorry about that. And I think we are good. Yeah, we're good. All right. That was fun. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you, Food Plane. Food Plane says that was fun. Thanks for the stream. Hey, you were one of the people that helped make it fun. All right. Weekend is coming up. And in Toronto, apparently, we're supposed to get some spring weather starting next week. Finally. All right. Dr. Tachi, as always, says, thanks for the great conversation. Well, thank you for helping make it a great conversation. Actually, Dr. Tachi, are you available tomorrow at 5 p.m.? I think I saw a note from Aisha. She'd love you to join in tomorrow. Lala and her will be there, but she'd love you to join in also if you're up to it. Just putting it out there. I know you got a lot on the go. Okay, let's call it a wrap. All right, let's do this. As always, bang, bang, bang. Let's do a few things here. Subscribe to the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube and hit the notification button. Let's see if we can get to 710 subscribers by Monday. That would be great. Follow the Dr. Vibe Show on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Join the Morning Vibe Discord group. Please email me at dr.vibe@thedr.vibe.show.com to advertise your business, product, or service on any of the platforms that I'm a part of. Email me, dr.vibe@thedr.vibe.show.com. If you would like to get in touch with Ryan, how do you get in touch with Ryan? Ryan Knight, RyanOneilKnight.com, and that's Knight with a KN. RyanOneilKnight.com, LinkedIn, Ryan Oneil Knight, Instagram, Ryan.Knight99, email workwithme@RyanOneilKnight.com. If you want to touch base with me, website, thedr.vibe.show.com, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, The Dr. Vibe Show, Instagram @The Dr. Vibe Show, X, dr.vibe.show, email dr.vibe@thedr.vibe.show.com, and you can also check me out on Blue Sky, dr.vibe www.bsky.social. You can watch replays of this epic conversation at the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, Afro Caribbean Business Network on Facebook, and Ryan Oneil Knight on YouTube. That's it. We have another comment, though. Drea Rich. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Hope you have a great day, everyone, too. This is how we close it off. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get stronger. Block assumptions. They aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. Don't just manage your time, manage your energy. Remember to give yourself grace. And also, if you're not making money, make history, but try to do both. And then finally, make it better. We will see you on these digital streets. Like I said, lots of live programming coming up over the weekend and on Monday. Follow the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube. You'll get updated and notified on all the epic conversations that are happening. God bless. Peace be well. Keep the faith while good. And again, happy International Women's Day to women all around the world, past, present, and future tomorrow. God bless. Peace be well. Keep the faith and walk good. Peace.
This whole thing of using your business with plant-based products, don't you think your life should reflect that too?
Juke him, Carolyn. Juke him. The family loves us here because they're saying Fitness IQ Can says put a wig on to get in.
Oh my gosh!
Like the ideas are just coming fast and furious here this morning. What? Okay, look at this. Global Women Ambassador. Good morning. Look forward. Okay.